Hey, it's Lauren. Thank you so much for joining me. Today I am going to be talking all about a bunch of new skincare products. I have tried a lot of these and some of them I've just gotten in, but I thought it would be fun to talk about a bunch of newness. I enjoy watching these videos for makeup, so I thought I would make one for skincare. So I'm gonna hop into it and I'm gonna talk about the upcoming current April Boxwalla Beauty Box. The Boxwalla people have been very generous with me and sent me several of their recent boxes, and I've been testing out the April one for a little while now, and I've really been enjoying it. The whole sort of idea around this box is like the transition to spring and how that can be kind of a little bit of a challenge on your skin, as it has been on mine. So I think these products actually really kind of showcase that idea pretty well. So the first one is the Malaya Advanced Repair Mask Neem Honey Herbal Complex. I've used this mask several times now. It's this really dark, thick consistency. It's a honey-based mask that does have clay in it as well. And it also has like a lot of different healing herbs in there. It's got yarrow, plantain, and horsetail. It also has blue tansy and colloidal silver. And then of course it has the neem honey in there, and neem is very healing as well and really good for breakouts. I really love these types of honey masks that have several different kind of components to them, where they are kind of clarifying and toning, but they also help with brightening and healing. I've used it several times as like a full-on face mask, and then also as like a targeted treatment that you can use it as that. And I've spread it on with my hands a couple of times, but the majority of the time, the more successful applications I had, I used this little brush that actually I got from Evan Healy. This kind of fan type of brush, which I actually have a highlighter brush that's in this type of style, but this was just really nice for application, and it was actually really easy to wash off. So definitely better with spreading on with a tool, and it really gave my skin a nice little boost. So if your skin's kind of irritable in between times, you know, with the fluctuating weather, it's kind of a good mask for that time. And then the moisturizer in here, this is from Flower Spice Modern Apothecary Soothe and Repair Daily Moisturizer. Now this moisturizer also I feel like is a good kind of in-between weather type of moisturizer because of the ingredients, but also the texture of it. It is actually a really thick, kind of luxe rich cream. I still find it to be quite lightweight, so it like sinks in without leaving kind of a greasy any sort of feel. I will layer this with a little bit of oil or something else if I'm feeling a bit more dry, but it has that kind of texture that you can either build up or layer with, so it's kind of good again for this kind of in-between time. So this is supposed to be kind of a all-purpose kind of moisturizer. You can use it day or night, and it's supposed to be kind of brightening and calming and just like deeply just very moisturizing. This is also anti-inflammatory and antibacterial with its ingredients in here. It has rose water and rose absolute along with coriander seed, aloe, and prickly pear oil. So it has a lot of antioxidants in it and a lot of vitamins. Just a really healing, nice moisturizer. It has a scent that is very green-like, very spring, flower, cut grass, herbal kind of scent to it. So I think some people will love this scent and some people will be kind of put off by it, honestly. I'm fine with it. It's not my favorite smelling product out there, but it dissipates pretty quickly. It's not a smell that I find lingers too much. It's definitely kind of bright. That's a good way to describe it. Kind of bright and a little bit floral, but green. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna move on from there. And so that is currently available from Boxwalla. I think they are a bi-monthly, every other month. The value for the boxes is usually pretty high, so I think both of those products are somewhere in like the $80 price range. And they sent me a couple other boxes. The one from the month before was the Siam box, which I'm still playing with these products a bit more. I've used the body oil several times and this smells absolutely amazing. And then I'm waiting to kind of deep dive more into the clear skin serum. So this is a brightening and moisturizing serum. So it has vitamin C and it's kind of gearing towards helping with healing breakouts as well as helping with like discolorization and stuff like that. So it has a really cool texture and it smells really cool as well. It smells really cool. It smells really good as well. So this is a brand I've been so curious about over the years. So it's been really fun to test them out. And I don't know if they are still available in a single box, but I think this box is available with a bundle with the Earthwise Beauty Box, which I really love both of these products and I want to deep dive more into that brand. So if you have favorites besides these two guys, let me know. These two I've really enjoyed. The Resilience face serum is, I think, one of her newer products. I saw it was like on her new in section when I was like reading up a little bit more about ingredients. Oh, and the Siam, I think those are both newer products for that brand in general. But this is the balm though that, this is the serum though that I like both of these a lot, but this is amazing. So it is a really weird kind of jelly, goopy, almost like pudding type of texture. And it has a very, very herbally scent. But I just love the way this feels. It really sinks in, gives very plump skin. It's kind of an all-purposing sort of brightening, firming, anti-aging, anti-acne type of product. So probably could get along with, could be a nice product for a lot of skin types. And then the face balm, this guy, although it says featherweight on the packaging, it is incredibly dense, but it's one of those balms that you just need like a tiny little bit of. And it kind of leaves like a nice matte, even texture. Not only is it very good at moisturizing and it kind of gives this like matte, almost lightweight feel onto the skin, but it also has a lot of, I think, enzymes from plants in there that help sort of brighten and exfoliate. So I'll go into those products more at a later date, kind of just a overview of some of the things about them. I have a lot to get into. So I don't know if this is still available, but this is the current month from Beauty Heroes. This is a newer brand to me called Bluh Alchemy, and I've really enjoyed both of these products so far. So there is the toning elixir, which is just, it smells amazing. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It's got aloe and rose water, as well as the sort of like name thing on here, finger lime caviar, which is supposedly like really high in vitamin C. But although I really love this product, I was really excited about the beautiful packaging, but it's one of those products that gets all like, as soon as you touch it, the stuff moves. And every time I use this, I come off with little like blue specks, which is kind of like a pet peeve of mine, especially for high-end brands. Like that's like a $50 nearly missed at full price. Anyways, and then also there's the vitamin C serum. So this has, I think, 3 different types of vitamin C in it. It has the cucuta plum in it, as well as sea buckthorn and prickly pear and carrot seed. I think it has rose hip. It's just got a lot of really good vitamin rich, antioxidant rich, different plant oils, and it's got peptides in it. So this is another very brightening but also affirming type of serum. Very much a through line in some of the products from these 2 boxes. Again, also really nice for transitioning to skin transitioning into spring for needing more like brightening situations. I'm gonna try and speed up with the products, talking about them, because I just spent 20+ minutes talking about like 3 products. So I'm gonna try and blitz through some of the rest of these. So this is a product I kind of impulse purchased when it came out, and it is the Charlotte Tilbury Goddess Cleansing Ritual. Now, I haven't really tried any of Charlotte Tilbury's skincare products. Like I've tried like a little bit of a sample here and there, but I've mainly just really enjoyed her skincare. I've really just enjoyed her makeup, which a lot of the base products has like skincare in it. So I was curious and I didn't really do my like research. And I gotta say, these are just okay. The first step one, this is the citrus one that's supposed to have vitamin C, but personally, having a wash off vitamin C related product just doesn't really ever kind of seem to make sense to me or do it for me. Plus, this is also the first step, so this is supposed to remove your makeup. And it does an okay job of removing makeup. It's not the most amazing. And then the second one is the charcoal cleanse. So it's supposed to be very purifying. And obviously you do it a second after that, this one. And I don't think these irritated my skin. I didn't really notice them doing any negative, but I also didn't notice any giant greatness, you know? It was just kind of an okay cleanse. It smelled nice, but not amazing. It removed makeup, but not amazingly. It cleansed my skin, but not amazingly. So I'll use these up because I have them, but it won't be something that I'll ever purchase again. And then speaking of makeup remover, this is the new launch from Glossier in the skincare department. This is the Milky Oil Waterproof Makeup Remover. They have launched Glossier Play, and then I believe they also have a new Balm.com flavor, which I'll talk about in another video. But this came out several weeks before Glossier Play came out, kind of like a nice little lead up. So this is a micellar water and oil duo. It's got castor oil and then comfrey root extract in it. So it's pretty gentle. I just have used it with different cotton swabs, but it does a good job of removing makeup. It said it's not supposed to be any sort of greasy feel, but I do feel a bit of residue left behind when I use this, but it does do a good job of removing makeup and in a gentle capacity. So this was gifted to me from Caudalie, and it is the Premier Cru, the Serum. I think the whole Premier Cru line is one of the newer lines from them. They seem to be kind of expanding. They have like a more acne breakout related kind of line I've seen products come out for, as well as this one, which is much more dedicated towards anti-aging. So this is meant to go in conjunction with a cream from them, but I don't have the cream, so I've just been using this on its own, and it's supposed to be kind of like a general anti-aging serum where it's supposed to help brighten, firm. It's got one of their newer patents in it. I think it's like the Resveratrol plus a micro type of hyaluronic acid. So I think this is the one that comes from the stalks of the grape. They have ones that come from that. I think they have something from the leaves, something from the actual grapes, and something from the seeds. They have things that come from all different parts of the plant, but this one is just supposed to help with being very firming and I guess anti-wrinkle. And the sort of the description of it made it sound very similar to the firming serum, which also has the resveratrol in it, but without the hyaluronic acid component. And this one is very creamy, and this one has more of like a jelly type of consistency. It absorbs really fast. Caudalie is a brand that I used to use a lot of. I've kind of gone in different waves in my skincare interests. I was really into French pharmacy brands for a while. I got really into different K-beauty brands, and I've just kind of gravitated more and more towards indie and green and kind of more natural brands, which this does have like the green seal from Sephora on it, even though a lot of kind of green beauty companies and stuff wouldn't necessarily consider it. But it's a brand that I've gotten along with in the past, so I wanted to give it a test out. And it's kind of too early to know how well it's working just yet. Anyways, something that is new. That wraps up all of these new things in skincare. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video. A lot of a lot of talking about things. But anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.